have this really good scaling. I think every point for FNATIC comes early to mid is just rough.
He's going to be in trouble. Rage Potato and Arfu combined together as Genuel getting a little bit of distance thanks to the Chaos Bolt. But First Blood is picked up from Rage Potato. A beautiful snowball timing. One more right click is not enough. He's got to juke through the tree line, but Raven has the boots advantage, can close the distance, and rectify the death from the Shadow Demon.
It's pretty good. I mean, you give First Blood, stun your own ally. It's all good. DJ's not gonna be hurting too much. They can't really set up onto Ninja Boogie. But back to your point, yeah, the lane is pretty open itemization to roll out.
Aaron's got the Rolling Thunder. Is in a perfect spot to utilize, but he doesn't get the bounce back, but he's done. But wait, Moon?
What?
Wait, Moon went down! Mel gets the kill, the burst. It's enough to be able to kill him before he dies, and top we go as mid one. Cooldown utilized. The second missile gets the kill on.
Over. They've got Exo to play with. They'll get instantly into a push. Not good news for FNATIC. They've got to hold this one off, but it falls pretty fast.
Should be able to. They've got the Wrath of Nature or the Banishment. At least doesn't get the tick on Rage Potato. They will catch up to Arfu. So the tower has been claimed without the Rolling Thunder to hit.
They've got to find more objectives. They've got to use the Exo and Raging. They were lining up bot. Could be a nice tower to take.
Oh, nice Creep Swarm timing. Just before DJ is able to jump back to the tree line. And they're happy with using the Exo. They can know they can get that kill and then move it over to object.
FNATIC, they've got their own smoke here to fight back.
DJ, there's so much information. Oh, the intelligence. It's perfect. They're going to run into Arfu. They've also stunned up Rage Potato in the backline. But the gap close is something FNATIC are lacking. They just put all their attention over to Arfu, and honestly, not the worst thing.
Pressure on the Pangolier to deliver a strong performance, and Moon's already kind of off to this really slow start. Bottom network 4. He is going for defusal. When you think about the core matchup for Lina versus Gyro, I mean, you could try to play with Flak to increase your range, but you can still kind of outguns you there.
God's like a Pango Rolling Thunder in. I'm up bottom, EJ. He can always cancel the Fiend's Grip, so it's never going to be a threat from Ninja Boogie. In fact, he wants to lay down the Wukongs. It's very close to the T1 tower. Rage Potato's going to TP down, but the Wrath of Nature enough to secure the kill without really putting your body on the line. As over to mid we go as Genuel. He will also be killed off. Radiant, they're starting to react. Arthur in the middle, trying to get himself over to his territory, but unable to make it even towards this. Going a little bit too ambitious and biting off a bit more than they can chew. And, well, this is how one way you can force a fight. Trying to take Roshan as FNATIC. They don't want to let this go for free. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but can they continue to contest this? Lena's out of mana. They do have the BKB coming up for Raven as well. Oh, he's going to buy back. Okay. See if they can get in the pit. Roche is soon to fall. Rage is picked up on mid one, but they don't have enough resources as Raven just cuts away the life of Arthur. And now the Rolling Thunder is doing nothing through the Team Vipers mid one. First life taken away instantly. Now he does have the BKB for round 2. The stuns are going to be off the mark, but the Sprout blocking off the stairs, so mid one's going to have to go further through the river. Somehow mid one makes it away, now utilizing the flak cannon from afar as Jabs standing his ground with the help of Armel on the high ground. Moon, can he be killed off? The shield crush damage reduction will keep his life, and it could be a dieback. As DJ enters the fight, the Spirit Vessel ticks him out. DJ's gone, Ninja Boogie sent home in a body bag. But what a messy fight we have by the...
Blink and instantly stun someone, but that's still kind of a ways off here.
Top lane, SMG smoking to try and move into the Chaos Knight's location, but Genuel, perfect positioning, disrupts the Fiend's Grip. And now they should be able to turn and get an easy kill on the Bane. Up to the high ground, Jabs, he actually teleports into the middle. 2 SMG heroes will get the kill on 1. And now so has the BKB to TP out. So we're 1 for 2 when all things are said and done.
BKB waiting to go on Raven. His blink's almost done. Could find it from these next kills.
Gonna see mid one. He's got Arthur behind him. We can get him range for the snowball, maybe giving an opportunity, but it doesn't matter. Mid one pulled to the side, and now they can turn to Arfu afterwards. Raven, great use of the Reality Rift. And look at this smoke, man. They want to go so aggressive. Fast-paced play from FNATIC. Moon TPing out. Eyeing up Jab's top. BKB still on cooldown. It's going to be stuck in the Sprout, but an ulti easily to cut through the trees. But Radiant, they're TPing to connect. They've got the Boundless Strike. Getting rid of the Fiend's Grip. Jabs has already taken too much damage, so Moon has the finishing blow, but they need to get out with their lives before the rest of FNATIC show up to the brawl. Moon's able to blink out to the right side. Ninja Boogie doesn't have as much mobility, so he's going to rely on cutting through the trees, but good old Monkey King things just always flying in and about in the tree line. It's actually back to Dire's Triangle. Armel starting on to Rage Potato, but a BKB's traded along with the X's, but Armel says, yes, sir, I'll take this jewel. Couple of crits being expended, but Armel doesn't want to stick around, knowing the rest of Radiant, they committed to top, so they will not be in at least the possibility to be able to join him in that fight.
Yeah, it's just going to be pretty tough. I think SMG, again, if you look at their lineup, they would want to get aggressive now. Chow?
Jobs is actually going to TP into the middle. Raven's got the follow-up along with Armel, so 3 cores of FNATIC instantly answering the calls. As Moon's still stuck around. Got the 15 talent, so the extra duration of the Rolling Thunder, but now Ninja Boogie steps over the boundary. They've still got the rest of Dire showing up. Ninja Boogie gets an ultimate out, but instantly cut down from Armel's burst. They're still able to turn it around, killing off Raven, but they don't have answers to the BKB. So a 2 Phantasm for the fight. Raven's going to show in the lane as well, but Radiant, they do have a ward nearby. They're going to look to start on Raven. The BKB's out. But what can Raven really do? He's going to try and TP, but that's where Arfu comes into play. An instant cancel towards the backline, though. They're able to turn, at least get a trade early. Armel trying to stand his ground. As Spider legs the high ground. Rage Potato continue with a hunt along with Moon. They're on to Jabs, overwhelming the Nature's Prophet. And again, Arfu's in. A huge punch to cake away the life of another core as SMG.
The Aegis fight the way of SMG, just avoid as much as possible. And they're still working the side lanes well. Top lane's being shoved in by DJ.
He's been caught out bottom. He's going to try and BKB TP, but the Walrus punches there. Oh no, not a bash. They've got the second answer to a BKB TP out now with this item on Moon, and you got to give him his props.
So there for messing that basher on Moon, just it makes these BKBs mildly irrelevant.
Armo just picked up a Daedalus, so this is going to be a lot of damage that they're not expecting. First life taken care of. Fiend's Grip once again answered, and look at Armel standing his ground, going to work. The machine gun that is the Lina. The Fury Soul's soon to expire though, so it's going to need something to get these procs. Have a Kree wave connecting. Moon's going to jump aggressively. Moon's going to be pretty cautious here. Banishment offering them a little bit of breathing room, but they're onto Raven back inside the base, but they're not onto Armel. As Alina once again doing the damage, but a Nightmare out now gives them the opportunity to surround Alina under the tier 4 towers as they don't have buyback.
And they've been counteracting that well. And we're not seeing as much split push as you'd want from an MP. He's been trying, but he is forced to respond now.
Gonna start to Raven. You'd hate to force out an early BKB, but the Spirit Siphon's going to push him out the base once again. They need an answer to Armel, standing his ground through the BKB. They kill off the Death Prophet, but how can they set up for this next round? They've used a lot of the abilities, but the leash is there, and it's perfect. Moon stuck inside the base. A 2-0, and we see what happens, John, when Armel goes untouched in fights. This off guard if they go for a higher ground push. You could buy back on Pango, okay, or you could also just cut down the tree. Monkey King, that's a good way to start. Lina's Nightmare up, so not really being able to do any damage. They turn it around though. They don't even get the kill on DJs. The reinforcements just swarm in the base, saying we are not going to let anyone die.
For FNATIC.
Coming out, FNATIC, there's that ward. Mid one's gonna brute force into the high ground. Mid one, leading the charge, but towards the secret shot. Rage Potato's got an opportunity, but they're onto Armel! They're onto Armel! The big win condition of FNATIC is down and out, and now Raven! He might be killed off as well! They've cancelled the TP, he's lost.
Buyback up from Raven. Jabs is split pushing top though. That is true backdoor, but that does still force a couple TPs
He's
back.
gonna run into DJ in the tree line. This will force the Armel buyback as well. They have to get out. Is there some key buybacks? Armel and Raven utilize both of them. And do they even get anyone? Okay, it looks like Moon will be killed off. But FNATIC need to go to Roche now. You have to get something out of this.
Yeah, and that's still a pretty big window, huh?
But wait. Sentry? Don't walk in. Mid one, don't do it. Oh. He's under a ward though. Scotty's out, so even the BKB's gonna do nothing. Stunned up from afar. Mid one. What are you doing in these neighborhoods?
Oh my god.
Because there was a huge win condition on SMG. The potential of Armel having a dieback could have just completely opened up the game. But now that he has the second life to work with, cheese on Raven. Just wait. Oh no. Oh no, he's got a buyback at least.
But it does lead to another buyback, and the high ground just melts. The damage output of our mill in this push is just ridiculous. Towers don't hold for too long up against that Lina.
Oh, nice Orchid! Oh, that's gonna be a dieback! Arthur's gone, and he's been so important for the BKB control, and you need the kick inside the tier 4s if you're gonna hold. Top. Pushing away jabs. And Raven's gonna go back in once again. Mid one shows, and they've just blown up Ninja Boogie at 3 on 5. All eyes on Armel, but they have no way to get on top of the Lina as they're stuck inside the Wukongs. Raging Potato's gonna try to fulfill the role of getting onto Armel, but the Satanic Life still means that he can stand his ground back up to full health, and there's nothing they can do as Armel is a man on a mission to send this into a victory for Fnatic. The buybacks, they're starting to rein in though, but you still have the ages. You still have round 2 to play with. They haven't even killed him off. Armel sustaining through it all. He's unkillable. Look at the machine gun go to work as Fnatic. What a game 1 performance from them.
Oh, it was such a clean set of fights coming out for Fnatic. SMG, they had some good Ninja Boogie making it tough.
And the river, Moon's getting chased down. Armel used to the side blades off Arfu's. So DJ's playing really well at the start.
Yeah, he's a bit starved out in the Shaman. He's having a lot of presence and working in the jungle. They have isolated jabs though. Not the healthiest here.
Not indeed. With the 2 points in the Rocket Barrage, Jab's gonna use the creep to tank up Jabs? What is that outplay? And the Iron Blitz usage! No way Jabs gets out. Rocket Barrage back in a couple of seconds. Jabs! The Gyro, he went into the top lane, mid one. Pour down out. Jabs is going to lose the creeps. He'll try and TP, but the damage this time. Mid one, he'll make sure there's no cheeky shenanigans from Jabs, and Ninja Boogie does.
More room here for Moon to farm up. He's playing in his own jungle. Triple nulls up, so there is something to play for with the Storm now.
Armel, he's gonna get an easy kill of Ninja Boogie. Just trying to play across the map, scouting out the Ancients, seeing if there's any stacks. I wonder if they need the Ravage for it. They're gonna try and lead onto mid one. TP starting to come through. It's gonna be Moon to join the party. He needs to cancel the shackles. Moon's gonna do just that, and now mid one turns it back around with a cooldown, and Fnatic not playing with the Ravage will be their downfall. As Sham killed off, Moon will get the finishing blow. We might see them jump DJ. Yeah, utilize the DD. Moon, no messing around. They're happy with getting the easy pick off as long as they can push this into a little bit of damage on the tower, and they should be able to with the catapult. So now Fnatic will be forced to react.
They don't have any value point left. If they want to find that kill, they aren't finding the opportunities yet, but they have a lot of time to think about it. I mean, it's pretty long cooldowns on their spells.
Genuel gets the D ward, but it's going to pay in blood for this as Moon killing spree, and we'll be working on the Witchblade, the item that we're starting to see a little bit more on the Storm Spirits.
Just a little bit more output, plays really nicely with his in-game now, relocate.
Top lane. The blink reveal, Rage Potato gets the set off, and that's a big target. Armel, top of the network.
Yep. Still hasn't been patched out, so it's still really strong. Gonna force a response out. Lasso not there for 40 seconds. Moon could steal though.
Good, but they've got Ravage. And there is going to be chain control to follow up afterwards, so it's all on the Iron the Bane to disrupt this, but Moon's used all his mana. Motion to fall, Ravage is going to cover this, so Aegis is picked up from Armel and SMG. They stuck around for too long, down to the south, mid one.
Oh no.
He doesn't have anyone nearby, the formation has...
Could save up for it, that's a taller ask. He's being chased down by Raging. Checking the tree line, relocate.
Gonna push him away. Moon, can he get the vision? Looks like he should be able to, so... Nice pick off, but they don't really have ways to take objectives, so maybe Raging...
Play by himself. and allows the TA to play by herself as well.
Look at this, Jabs! What a blink reveal! Ravage onto 4. They're looking to cut away the life of Arthur to start, but the best they've done is just force him away from the gyrocopter, so mid one doesn't have his buddy to take this fight with. Is that?
You know, they know Ravage overgrowth's down, so this is their opening.
EJ is gonna blink straight onto an illusion, beautifully played from Moon. So they pick off on a support, but they've got a deep ward as well that Moon's looking to utilize. And a second support will be killed off. Vision has been a main focal point of this game, especially with that previous fight to set up for Jabs.
Immunity up front, again, forcing the choice with the last win grip. Side of FNATIC, it's still a really even game. The last few fights have looked great for FNATIC, but they're not building up a massive lead off the back of it. Just a 1k lead for SMG in this game, and that does keep it really even
fight,
over
though.
DJ
Jumps under the bane, the instant relocate to follow up, but they have the Savage Roar. It sets up for the chain control afterwards, and now mid one and Arfu. They thought this was going to be a better fight. They came to the party, but they were too late. As the door has been slammed shut, a couple of seconds to relocate out. And they just get away with their lives. Starting on Jabs is not easy. It's pretty far away from FNATIC. You see SMG, they're cautious about the Ravage potential. They're going to pull the Shaman to the depths of this middle of the fight as Jabs, there we go. Ravage out again, and there's no answer. SMG, they didn't draft team fight. It's such a struggle to take the 5-on-5 as the root is there. Arfu playing with the mechanism heal, but they'll continue to be chased deeper inside their territory. Tether out. No way Arfu gets out. Gush is just out of range.
They've got to jump. DJ, they've got to jump. Raven, they do jump Raven.
They have the lasso, instant follow up and the relocate. The Januar with the counter initiation, overgrowth onto 4. And Armel can stand his ground at BKB, ripping one target into the next. As Moon, he'll get something out of it. Doesn't have too much mana left though. Try and play around with the bottom.
They're just gonna smoke up. They still have Ravage for Jabs, no overgrowth, but Ravage is still there.
They need his Ravage. We've seen what Jabs can do. All grouped up. With one Ninja Boogie. If Jabs blinks behind, he might get more targets. It's gonna be GJ and Armel to start, and there's no follow-up. The Ravage clipping the eye before he's able to join, and he too will be killed off under the T2 towers, just raiding the team fight lineup. It's something that SMG, the only way they could have dealt with it is if they were so far ahead that they could snowball, get pick-off after pick-off, and we're just seeing that not be the case.
Yeah, you can see just Jabs again chasing down, bullying out Moon. Oh no! Oh,
he wanted the rune, he got it! Yeah, he got the DD, but the price, too much to bear. Another kill on Moons, 3 deaths on him now.
We've got to see them find more angles. We've got to see the I relocate plays be on top. I don't think relocating mid ones actually play, although...
They get the lasso. Savage Roar, let's see if it's going to be enough. Raven trying to get the ultimate off. Now with the bonus health, it's going to be difficult to kill the bear. They do have a really good Fiend Scoop, but that's instantly cancelled. And now Armel dueling mid one. Arfu's going to pull him out. Mid one actually sticks around, feeling like SMG have what it takes to turn this fight into their advantage. Moon doesn't have the damage, even with the DDs. Armel once again. The first life will be taken care of. SMG, do they want to stick around for round 2?
Yep.
Oh, well, speaking about heads, that is so ambitious, DJ. All he wanted was to lay down the serpent wards as Moon just getting out with his life, but...
This is massive. And the basic dispel is pretty damn good as well. So it's a lot of utility. And
oh, not again, John. They're all grouped up.
Oh, God.
He's going to land another huge Ravage. Clipping 3, and it's all the key components of SMG's line up as they get the kill on Jaro. Before the relocator, Moon's committed to the fight of FNATIC. Oh, it's a mess. 4 down, no casualties. Jabs wants to make it a wipe, and they'll do so with ease, toying with Raging Potato, as it looks like FNATIC have soon booked their ticket to the major.
It's looking that way. Heroes up. Short respawns, so they can still force an issue here.
The answer this. Buildings.
No
They're falling
way.
fast. Your thrones is dropping as well. Look at the damage. There's no answers. It's FNATIC.